Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Whiskey Hotel, and you are about to watch the dramatic conclusion of my NCAA video series. It is the national championship game against Oklahoma, and because it is the last game, I am just going to blow all of my experience on whatever is here. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And that, yep. And sure, why not? Oklahoma. It's gonna be a tough game. But no matter what happens, this is the last video. I know at the beginning of the series I said I would only finish the series when I won the national championship, but really I'm just ready for this series to be done. I mean, it's not the most popular thing I'm putting out right now, and it actually requires like more time than any other videos that I make, so it, I don't know, the juice really isn't worth the squeeze right now, I guess you could say. But how is your Sunday going? How's your weekend? St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day. Fuck that shit. I don't buy into any of that. Like, you have to do this because it's this day. Like, oh, it's St. Patty's Day. You have to go get drunk because it's this day on the calendar. Fuck you. I got other shit to do. Oh, you're not wearing green. Yeah, okay, it's because I wear whatever the fuck I want. I don't like that. I don't like... It's like New Year's Eve as well. It's like expected that you go out and... Like, if you're not out on New Year's Eve, you're like a total fucking loser. It's like... You know, maybe I don't want to. Like... Because most of the time these holidays are saturated with people that don't typically go to the bars. So it's full of the people that don't really know how to act at the bars. So why the hell would I want to hang out in that situation? It's like, I go to the bars enough. I don't need a reason to. But when all these people are like, yeah, and they get all fucking gung-ho about it, it just creates this like stupid atmosphere. If you can't tell, I'm a little frustrated today. Like, it's so cliche to say that girls don't know what the fuck, like, that girls don't make any sense, but it really, that's the situation I'm running into right now. Like, I'm trying to, and I have hung out a few times with my longtime ex-girlfriend, like a girl I dated for... Oh, get that touchdown. Nice start. Girl I dated for almost 4 years. And it unfortunately ended, but it probably should have ended because we had some problems. But I can honestly say that I think a majority of why it ended is my fault. Like, just the situation wasn't right. I was too immature. And we were both in school. There was a lot of exterior pressures on our relationship, and then I was a fucking idiot. And so a couple years have gone by, and I ran into her, and we're both single again. And I like told her I was interested in like giving it another go, and she agreed. And so I've been doing everything right, like doing it the classy way, like taking her out to dinner and like just being a good guy about it. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I'm doing it the right way, the way you're supposed to do it. Like, as opposed to just going from, like, I don't know. If you don't know what I'm saying, then I'm sorry. It only makes sense in my head. But, like, a lot of my relationships have started and progressed, like, based on, like, no series of steps. Like, it's like, oh, cool, we just started hanging out that night, like we're having sex, and I'm trying to do this the right way so as to not fuck it up again. And so I've taken her out to dinner a couple times, just hung out at my apartment a couple times, like, and everything has seemed good. But she works this fucking dumbass schedule where she works every night Monday through Friday, and I work every day Monday through Friday. So it's like I can't fucking hang out with her during the week. Like, the only window of availability is on the weekend. And so I've been setting up plans with her like a week ahead of time, just to like stake my claim and make sure that she knows that I want to hang out with her and I'm not just like jerking her around. And I set up plans with her a week ago to, one, help me pick out glasses, which was kind of, you know, stupid. I just wanted, you know, it was just like an attempt to let her know that, like, I value your opinion. I want to buy some glasses that you think look good, and I need some new glasses. And she was down with that. She was like, "Yo, yeah, I'll pick you out some glasses," and I was like, "Sweet." And I was like, and then we could get some dinner, and there's a UFC fight that night that I'm interested in going to that I'll be watching with some friends. It'd be cool if you came out with that to me, or can't talk, if you were a part of that as well. Because these are all things that she used to complain about when we were dating, and it was the immaturity in me and the, you know, I wasn't as financially secure back there that I resisted. Like, she wanted to be taken out to dinner. I didn't do that too much when we were dating the first time, and I was unnecessarily hesitant about bringing her around my friends because honestly my friends were assholes back then. It really had nothing to do with her. I just hang out with cooler people now. And 3rd inches my ass. I gotta cross that line. But so these are all things that I'm showing her, or at least attempting to show her, that I'm better at now, and seemed like a great plan, but I don't fucking know what's going on, to be honest. Like yesterday, the day that we were supposed to, I had all these plans laid out to take her out and do all these things. She ran a 10K for just a local race for St. Patty's Day, like a run to the pubs thing. And after doing so, she didn't feel very well, so she declined to hang out, which was not a big deal because it's like, you know, shit happens. I'm not unreasonable. If you're sick, you're sick. Like, there's nothing we can do about that. But then I'm like talking to her today, and I'm like making sure that she's feeling better, like blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, it sucks that we couldn't hang out. And she like didn't reply, and I was like, okay, like you don't care that we didn't hang out. And she's like, well, it's not the end of the world. And it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, you have a 2-day window where anyone can hang out with you, and I am like setting up plans with you a week ahead of time to show you how much I've changed since we last dated, and you just fucking scoff at it. It's really frustrating. And it's like, given my situation, it's like I'm trying to stop having like meaningless relationships with chicks I just meet at the bars, and actually like go back to something that I know I want and I know can be a really good thing for me. And it's just like getting shit on. It's like she doesn't even fucking care. But I know that she does care, is the thing, and she's just trying to like play it unnecessarily cool, which is fucking annoying. Because like I said, like, for some reason at this point in my life, I'm having no problems whatsoever like getting girls to just hook up with me. Like, it's not a problem anymore. But I find my... Nice hold, man. You really fucked me on that one. But I'm finding myself not completely satisfied with that. And that's what I'm trying to, like, convey to her, so that we can, like, work towards something. And, yeah. Hit a fucking brick wall today. Now it just has me completely agitated and just apathetic, really. It's like, well, if you don't care, why the fuck should I care? You're just wasting my time. Like, I'm trying to do the right thing by you and treat you right, and It's like you don't even care. Part of me feels like I would have more success with just treating her like the asshole that I used to be, which is honestly an effective strategy. Like, if you are a little bit of a jerk when you're interacting with girls, it is like stupidly successful. But that is, like, in my experience, the way that you just hook up with a girl and then never build on anything past that. And that's not what I'm trying to do. In my experience, if you're genuinely trying to work on something with somebody, like, you need to just treat them right. I mean, there's no shortcut around it. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. There's like a large part of my gut that just says, like, fuck it, who cares? Go back to banging bar trash. So, but then the other, like, side of me that's probably just me, like, just my frustration. I have a bad habit of, when I get frustrated with something, just like saying fuck it, taking the easy way out. I don't know. It's pretty shitty. Nice fumble. God damn it. Gonna lose. Did I just get injured as well? Alright, I'm back. Game-winning drive right here. That's what needs to happen. Good run. Hopefully I can win this game. Hallucifixion. Just don't fumble again, motherfucker. Sucks about being the running back is I have no control over clock management. Like, I would be running the clock out like a motherfucker right now if I had control over that, but I don't. Oh, and the other shitty thing is like, I purposely wanted to spend a lot of time with her this weekend, because next weekend I'm busy, like the whole weekend. My pool league is ending, and it always ends with like a weekend-long tournament, and it's not like guaranteed that you play the whole weekend. Like, you only have to play the whole weekend if you end up winning a lot, but I mean, it's more than likely that at least Friday night and Saturday, like all day, are going to be taken up by this tournament. And so next weekend I'm probably not going to hang out with her either. Took me out, really? You better score. Alright, we scored. Incomplete pass. That's not good. What the f... Wow, they're gonna win. Holy fuck. Well, that's the end of that series. Ended really shitty, but what can you do? I mean, really. Oh, you're the player of the game. That's cool. Even though I got, like... I mean, look at those stats. Like, if I do that and we lose, that's not my fault. Whatever. If you watched any of these videos of this series, thank you for your support. I will figure out something else to do on my channel from now on. And, yeah, once again, thank you. And I'll see you later.